Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It is wonderful connecting with you, wonderful saying hi, wonderful checking in, and just asking you how you doing, how you doing. Um, for those of you who will be live, yes, 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 let's do it, let's do it, let's make it happen. For those who will hashtag it and replay it, I appreciate you. For those of you who will be on and I don't know you on and I might not never know you on, okay, not a big deal. And then for those of you who will be used by Papa at any point down the road to encourage this girl, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am beyond grateful for you. However, it is that you show up in Papa's universe. I am grateful for it. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being you. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you, 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 beloved. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So we're off to a new week, and what is it that we are talking about? Um, why 5 a.m.? Because love wins every time. Love wins. That's why. Because love wins every time. And we can go so many places with that conversation, this idea that love wins every time, always. Love is a winner. Hands down, love wins. But because of the occasion, because of the reason, so all week we will be on live from Myrtle Beach, right? So, because of that occasion, because we are doing that, um, I want to, excuse me, I want to talk about love in the sense of relationship and in the sense of a specific relationship. Um, or, not so much talking about that relationship as it is just talking about this recent experience that we've had. So, I am in Myrtle Beach um, because Erica and David had their wedding on Pawley Island or in Pawley, I don't know if it's island, but anyway, at a country club, just beautiful. So the whole experience has been experience filled with love from the couple to all of the people who are connected to it. So the people who we stayed in the house with, filled with love. I met this amazing couple who've been married 36, 37 years. Their story is amazing on how they met. And then just to watch them the whole weekend engage each other. And not just engage each other, but the way that they loved, and I always use this when I'm referencing this way, loved on Erica, like their commitment and their love for her, their dedication to her. So just to watch love in action. And so I just it's an older couple and just you know, the way that they have just loved on her and loved on everyone. It's just so um, Erica calls them Mama Phyllis and Daddy Ken, and some so just very appropriate titles for them for how they are with her. So it was beautiful to watch them love on her. It was just extremely beautiful to watch that. So, and then just good morning, Ray. Good morning. So good to see you. And then just to watch the others, right? And their outpour of love. So, and I'm not just, so we're talking about the people in the house, because we stayed a lot, maybe 9 of us stayed in the house together, and that was just beautiful. But then, even when you talk about the facilities that she used for that they used for the wedding, these people were phenomenal and very, very kind and very attentive and very just, loving. But then, even if you look at her photographers, she had 2 photographers. One, it was her first time doing a wedding, so she was elated just to be doing a wedding, and she had a ball. But then you had Mercedes, who was the lead photographer, and her spirit and her energy was so life-giving, just so tremendously life-giving. Um, they love what they do. They love who they do it for, if you know what I mean. And so no matter what was going on, because when we were there, like we had rain, and so they were out there, the photographers was out there wiping up the rain just to make sure they got the perfect pictures. And so I'm saying all this to say that love wins every time. I don't care what's happening. I don't care who's involved. But love is what's going to win. Every time love wins. And so I invite us to live from a place of love, no matter what, to move from a place of love, to be motivated by this thing called love, because it is beneficial and we cannot lose. So, David and Erica, number one. So we're talking about love this win, and how love is the most powerful force that there is. And that if we can't do it with love, we're going to lose. And by love, I don't mean doormat. I don't mean that people get to treat us any kind of way. I don't mean that at all. But by love, I mean um, doing, living from a place of well being, doing that which will be loving to yourself first, treating others the way that humans deserve to be treated, regardless, from a place of honor, from a place of love, from a place of care, compassion, and consideration, right? And so I invite you to live from that space, right? To live from that space. So this has been we got here, we traveled out on Wednesday, stopped and stayed in Beckley for the night so that our drive wasn't so long. And then we got up, made our way into South Carolina. So Thursday we were here and just did the activities, did the things that um, good morning, bride. Good morning. We did the things uh, that made for an absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful experience. So I'm talking about you. So Eric, I'm talking about love and it wins, and you talking about your experience and uh, how love has just been a resounding theme this week, this almost week that we've been here, and just looking at the different ones who have tremendously, poured out love, and from Ken and Phyllis, how they love each other. Like that's so. obvious and such a beautiful story. And I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to meet them, but how they love each other, but definitely also how they love you and their commitment to you. So I'm so grateful to that. And, your sister and all of those. So it's just been a blessing to see love in action, how you and David love each other, right? How you and David love each other, how you love your children and how your children love you. It's just been an absolutely beautifully wonderful, amazing experience of love. But then not just the household, right? Not just the household, but then you go to the venue, to the country club, and those people were filled with kindness and consideration, and they poured out love in the way that they showed up at the event, the way that they cared for to make sure that we got everything that we needed. And then you top it off with those amazing photographers, right? Mercedes and I don't remember the other lady's name, but their spirit was just so refreshing, so absolutely refreshing. And so I just loved I love love. And so I love this experience that we get to have because you and David decided to get married in Myrtle Beach. So yeah, so love wins, beloved, no matter where we are, what we're doing, what's happening with life. Can you figure out how to bring love into the situation? Can you figure out how to amp up love? Can you figure out how to multiply love? Because if you can, when you can, that's going to be life giving to you and those who you are privileged to serve. Figure out how to add in love, figure out how to multiply love, figure out how to increase love, and your life will tremendously benefit from that experience of adding love into your life, of adding love into your situation, of adding love. And so I invite you to just do that. I invite you to add in love, to be very, very intentional about this thing called love, right? To be very intentional about how you're showing up, why you're showing up, and what love is for you. What love is for you. Because when you do that, you benefit. When you do that, we benefit. When you do that, everyone who is connected to anything that you do, they will benefit. So I just invite you um, to increase your love for you first. Remember, we always go adding love to ourselves first, and it's from our place of overflow that we serve others from the overflow place. We serve others from that, and then continue to pour in ourselves so that we have sufficient amounts to serve Papa's beloved and all of us. Just in case you didn't know it, each and every last one of us are Papa's beloved. We fall up under that category. For God so loved the world that he gave the best he had to give in Jesus Christ of Nazareth, the Son of the living God. I'm just saying. Oh, tomorrow I'll talk about love from other ways, from other ways. Still connected with the wedding experience. So I just had a thought about something else that happened that was absolutely beautiful and lovely and wonderful and all of those kinds of things, but still, again, still connected with the wedding experience. So I love y'all. I appreciate you. I value you. I honor you. And I'm inviting you to love you more. I just am. I'm inviting you to make sure that you are loving on you, that you are loving all of those who you get to love on, who you're privileged to love on. I am inviting you to do that. I am inviting you to know what it looks like to love. For me is so important. For all of us, Erica, for all of us, none of us can make it. None of us can make it without love. Love in action. And let me tell you, if you're not in action with it, then it's not love. Because love acts, love does. Love is a verb. Is not just a thought, but love is an action. So I'm inviting you, as you live a life of love, to be in action from that place of love, to ensure that you are doing the things, right? So as you pour into you, loving you first, doing the things that's so important for you, to be filled with love, to be aligned with love, to be producing from a place of love, doing those things first. And then that thing, beloved, is going to pour out into other folk. It's going to pour out into other people. It's going to pour out into your community and your experience. So I love you, and I'm inviting you to love you more. I'm inviting you to amplify your love. And then this week we are celebrating, dedicating this week to David and Erica Evans, the Mr. and Mrs. David and Erica Evans, who began their life together on July 13th. My mama's birthday, by the way. My mama's birthday. Who began their life together as husband and wife, public commitment of husband and wife. And so we want to just honor that love and celebrate that love, and invite you to your version of committed love, because this is what they've done to each other. I got the opportunity to pronounce them husband and wife, and they are, they are. And so, anyway, at the moment that Abba, who is love, gave us our breath, that was an act of love. We forfeited the right to not be amazing. That's our response of love to him. I love you. Have a fantastic day. See you soon. Bye-bye for now.